Good day, dear friends. You're welcome to another interesting episode of our choral music series. Don't forget that this series is themed towards perfectionism in choral music performances. And today we will be talking about concert financing, everything about money. That's what we'll be discussing today. But before we go into the discussion, I'd like to remind you again to kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. Share this video with your friends, your choristers, your choir masters, your music directors, and everyone that loves anything about choir. And let us learn together. Make your comments, drop your comments. Let us learn together. Let's relearn and let's unlearn some of the things that we may have learned in the past. All right, so today we will be talking about financing. And first, I'd like to just give a brief definition of what financing or finance is all about. Finance simply has to do with the provision and the management of funds for either an individual or for an enterprise. Now, choir financing or concert financing, yes, concert financing has to do with provision, that's getting or how to get, and management of funds for a concert. All right, so in talking about concert financing, there are some questions that we need to answer. First, why is it compulsory for us to sort out financing when we are planning for our concerts? 2, what do we actually need money for in a concert? And 3, how do we get this money? These are the things we will be talking about in today's episode. It is compulsory to work out the finance early because, the impact of money in staging a beautiful and successful concert cannot be overemphasized. Money is an amplifier, and when there is money, you get to make better choices. With money, you make better choices at getting the best venues for the concert, better choices at selecting and getting better people, good people to work with as team members, better choices in terms of getting the best accompanists and the rest of them. Therefore, it is always good that at the point of planning for concerts, take into consideration the finance first. Now, what do we need money for in a concert? First of all, when you have rehearsed for a good performance and the choir is ready, but nobody gets to, only a few people gets to know about it, then you have still not done well. Now, this is what I mean. So what do we need money for in a concert? First of all, for promotions. Now, promotions for the concerts could either be online or offline, and it can be both. It can be both online and offline. Now, when we say online, what we are talking about is social media advertisements, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, and the rest of them. And when we say offline, what I mean by offline is radio jingles, television advertisements, newspaper advertisements, and it could also be printing out of flyers, banners all around town. Let people get to know that something big is happening somewhere on a particular day. That way, you get people to attend your concerts and enjoy what you have planned out. So you need money for this, and not just small money, good money for this. Another thing we need money for is to sort out logistics. Now, logistics can come in many forms, but it could come in form of transportation here and there, to transport the equipment from one place to another, to transport your choir members and the rest of them. Logistics could also come in the form of, buying recharge cards, calling out people, sending messages, doing this and doing that. So you need money to sort out all these things. Now, so how do we get this money? This is the big question. The first way that I propose is by saving towards the concert. Now, this is what I mean. As a music director or as a producer, you know that in the next 1 year or in the next 2 years, I'm planning for this concert. Or as a choral group, for instance, you know that every year you host 2 concerts in that year. So plan and save towards that concert. You can say that, okay, for every 6 months we'll be holding our concert. So you know that you have 6 months to save towards the concert. So you and your team members come together, work together, and save towards the concerts. That way you have enough money to work with. That's one way. Now, another way to source for funds or to get funds is through sponsorship. Now, as an organization, you can walk up to different people that you know are capable of sponsoring the concerts, write to them, talk to them. You can walk up to organizations and talk to them, ask them to sponsor your events, tell them what's in it for them, tell them what they have to gain from sponsoring your events. All right, so sponsorship can also come in. All right, another way you can source and get funds is, for instance, if you are planning to host a very big concert, you can decide that you want to do a program brochure, and then you invite different people to come and advertise in your brochure. You can also invite them to come and advertise on your red carpet, so that these are ways of getting funds to fund the concert. And lastly, as a director or as crew members for a particular concert, also look for other creative ways to get money. There are many other ways by which you can source for funds. So look for these ways, and let's all stage beautiful and successful concerts. All right, so thank you for joining me again today. It's been a wonderful time with you, and I'm sure that you have learned and gained 1 or 2 things from everything that I have said. Please drop your comments after watching this video, and you may have other ideas as to how to raise money or how to source for funds for concerts, which you would like to share with me also, and let's learn together. I've shared my own ideas, share your own also, and we get to know more. Thank you very much. I'd like to remind you again before I go to kindly like this video if you enjoy what you have heard or what you have seen. Subscribe to this channel, tell your friends about what we're doing here, and let us learn together. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day.